Did you hear Henry Ruggs hurt his thigh helping a friend move? Did you hear about that?
I did see that. Yeah, I did see that.
And that sound you hear right now is Gruden basically saying it's called a professional mover, man.
Tell you what, man.
Call
up some movers, man.
The only thing I want you doing is taking those little pieces of popcorn confetti and just the popcorn styrofoam and put them in a box and tape it up, man. Oh, gosh.
Great question by Don.
What?
What's the worst thing a friend could ask you to do? Pick them up from the airport or help them move?
Oh, move.
Oh, move. That's not even a question.
Come on.
It takes 2 seconds.
Okay, let me just make the case for helping someone move. They do provide you maybe with some lunch or some beverages while you're helping them move. Driving to the airport is one of the worst things.
No, I love the airport. I love driving into the airport.
I would argue if a friend asks you to pick them up from the airport,
call me.
They're not your friend.
Wow. Because you could just say, take a car, right? Get a cab, hop in a cab, I'll pay for it.
Car service, I'll give you a few bucks for that if you really need me. The inconvenience of going to the airport, especially LA,
I don't mind
terrible.
it at all.
Rich.
Rich Eisen Show Grand Maester TJ Jefferson. This got TJ Jefferson chiming in today.
I mean, the funny thing is, Brockman lives 8 minutes from the airport. So it's really not that much of an inconvenience.
Hold on a second.
I used to live right there.
No, I used to live in deep Hollywood, and it was the worst to get to and from the airport.
Well, here's the thing. If you want to talk about New York City.
There you go. Manhattan.
No.
Manhattan to JFK.
If you're talking about now, you remember the Seinfeld episode about the Van Wyck.
Oh, the Van. Oh, my.
And that the Van Wyck was undefeated was the phrase. I think was it George or Jerry used that phrase.
Jerry said that. Yeah.
That the Van Wyck was undefeated.
The
most time-insensitive roadway in the United States. And I know every single person out there who's listening to us can tell me about how traffic is terrible in that town when there's no pandemic and there's no, social unrest.
5 o'clock on the Van. Oh, my God.
Okay. So put it all together, and you got yourself the worst roadway in the history of United States traffic into Van Wyck. Okay. So there's that. You can't ask somebody to move, I would perhaps rather help somebody move
and take
them than pick you up and have to go through the Van Wyck. But other than that, though, you're getting someone from the airport, you're welcoming them to your town. You're, if it's a family member, you could start the process of connecting. Certainly, if you only have 2 days.
I just mean if it's a friend. If like Mike was like, "Hey, I'm coming back from Chicago. Can you just pick me up at the airport?" No.
One clarification: is everything boxed? That makes a big deal. Is everything boxed
already?
Well,
it sounds like, again, with Henry Ruggs.
Yeah, you're not packing up my
sounds
house,
like Henry Ruggs was, didn't matter if it was boxed or not.
Gotta be
Apparently
it wasn't boxed.
It punctured his thigh or something.
Yeah. Sounds like he's fine, but...
Yeah.
But just,
But if you're the Raiders, it's just like, hey, Henry.
Hey, come on.
16-0, man.
I know, right?
Make a phone call.
Puts it in jeopardy, man. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.